We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Heat and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Marcus Walden, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now batting, number 44. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 3-1, here it is. Fouled off. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now the Red Sox have to deal with a real threat on the bases from the get-go.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at-bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
To the plate now, Chris Doyle popped up. Bogarts waits on it. 1 out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Andy Budd.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Andy Budd batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air into shallow left center. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Ready now, TJ Champ. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Bud is off at first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Greg Big Daddy, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Big Daddy is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams. a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. 3-1 to Martinez. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ryan will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
2 men on, 2 out, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Mitch Moreland would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, TJ Champ will swing it from the left side right here. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit to right. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's balled and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia has it. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in, Blondie Murphy, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and it's gone into the monster seats. And good for him. Blondie Murphy has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
At the plate, Kelly Smith. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Nova Scotia is on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's off the green monster. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he popped him up. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. The bouncer to the left side. The second for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Payoff pitch on its way. Popped him up. Smith is there, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ryan. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Standing in now, Flash Jordan. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Vasquez recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready for another chance. Number 44. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Benintendi heads back on it. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Chris Doyle. 1-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ready with the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And a half-hearted Solid swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Doyle is there to put it away for out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Jordan will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Mitch Moreland looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Popped him up. Bud will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Andy Bud, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, TJ Champ. He reached on a single in his first try. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, number 18 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Chopper to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Digging in, Blondie Murphy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-1. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Into the box now, Kelly Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Jordan is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding into the box, Ryan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Outside, 2-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Down the third baseline. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
So frustrating, D-Roll. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 44. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he is in there. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in once again, Chris Doyle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to...
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Two balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Bogarts over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Coming to the plate now, TJ Champ. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. The set and the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. One run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by one, big base hit drives in two.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
To the plate now, number 18. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ready with the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ryan Weber answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Blondie Murphy will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He set the payoff pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
At the plate, Kelly Smith. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Coming to the plate again, Ryan, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's 1-1. He's running. Pitch outside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The Heat are out in front, 7-2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a walk in his last trip. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Flash Jordan. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1 strike.
Left center, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So So now to the plate, number 44. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Chris Doyle.
Now at the plate, Chris Doyle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 1-2. Runner goes. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he's safe.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Andy Budd had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Count still full, 3-2. Devers might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. The next 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Ready once again, T.J. Champ coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. From the stretch.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The count now at 2-2. So a full count now. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batter.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. The 1-1.
Back outside.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez, and their runners at the corners now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Digging in, number 18. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batter.
So coming to the plate, Kelly Smith. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Ryan fouled away. The 1-2. Just short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more. Flash Jordan. He singled his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Heat are out in front here, 9-2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled off. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in his seats.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Mark Sampson will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. And he fouls this one off. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Next for the Red Sox.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 44. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Settling in now, Chris Doyle. The 2-1 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Andy Budd.
Coming to the plate now, Andy Budd. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Verdugo's on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Heath Hembry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
number 37, Heath Hembry.
Into the box, TJ Champ in for strike 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So now to the plate, number 18. And it's 1-2. From the stretch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1-for-4 in the game now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
More.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. The 2-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A bouncer up the middle. 1 run scores. He'll come home with it. Throw won't get him.
You know, Dero, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Three runs already home here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1. Grounded to short. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Heat lead this one 9-5.
Brandon Workman enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Kelly Smith. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ryan is on deck. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. This is foul right side. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo's on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. So digging in now, Ryan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Good battle. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding in once again, Flash Jordan. He has no prior history against this pitcher. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
Here now is Rafael Devers, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. The man on third with 2 down. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Mike Perry takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it. And the Heat will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
9-6, the final tally in this one. Nova Scotia used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Greg Big Daddy takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious.